So symbols for the elements. I've already made you memorize a bunch of these, but let's talk about them. Each element has a unique symbol. It's going to be one or two letters. First letter is always capitalized. If there is a second letter, the second letter is never capitalized. The symbol is usually the first one or two letters of the element's name. And examples that follow this pattern are oxygen. Oxygen starts with an O and its symbol is O. Krypton starts with KR and its symbol is KR. They can't all be just the first letter because there's more than one that starts with K, and so sometimes we have to use the second letter. Occasionally it goes to the third letter. I think I have a table later that I'll illustrate that on. Some of them don't appear to make sense. Why is the symbol for gold a U? You would expect it to be G or GO. And lead has the symbol PB. Well, that's because those are coming from the original Latin or Greek names. The original name for gold was aurum, and aurum starts with AU. Plumbum, does that remind you of the word plumbing? What did they use to make pipes for plumbing out of? Lead. Okay, now we know that it's not good to run your drinking water through lead pipes. So PB comes from plumbum. There's the P and then later on the B. So some of them come that way. Sodium is Na for natrium. Potassium starts with a P, but its symbol is K, from the Latin kalium, which has a K at the beginning. So here are the names and symbols of the most common elements, and I believe these are the ones that I asked you to memorize. Didn't mean to do that. If we look in here, say at the ones that start with C, there's a whole bunch that start with C, right? So carbon is a very, very common element, and it got to be just C. Calcium is the first two letters. Well, there's another one that starts with Ca. Ca was already taken, so we went with Cd for cadmium. And then chlorine and chromium both start with Ch. So we skip the second letter, and we've got Cl and Cr. Cobalt gets to be Co. So also in this table it's giving you the Latin names where they pertain to the symbol. Copper isn't Co, it's Cu from cuprum, which is the Latin. I'm not going to quiz you on the Latin names at all.